Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been such a long time since I've been back, but we're back, so let's get into it. Let me just get started. First, we flew out of Newark to Montego Bay. We had like the first flight out. We left Newark at 8, got to Jamaica, Montego Bay about 12. The issue is the airport in Jamaica was nasty, slow. And so that day was just canceled because we did not get out of the airport until about 3:30. So that's whatever. But Jamaica, the airport needs a lessening customer service. After that, we went to Linstead. Christmas Day we spent in Linstead. We had a spread for breakfast with like ackee and corn pork, hallelujah, ackee and saltfish. Just every single Jamaican thing you could think of. Yellow art breadfruit, which is a must. Bami Festival. We had all of that for breakfast. For dinner, curry goat, fried chicken, rice and peas, vegetables, ham, cold foot. Everything was on that table. And shout out to my mom for organizing Christmas breakfast and dinner. She got it catered by my aunt, so it was my mom was there. My cousin Jody came on the 26th, and then that's really when we started, hitting the road. So we had an Airbnb. We stayed in Oakland Apartments, and that's on Constant Spring. For location, I must say our Airbnb was very convenient, especially that we went back and forth like to Linstead. Stayed at Oakland Apartments, which is very convenient location. Even in Kingston, it's like quite central. You're close to Half-a-Tree. You could go Barbican wherever in Kingston, so that's central, which is good if you're looking to stay in Jamaica and to like do a lot of water stuff like Otrias and still want to party. I would say staying in Kingston is easier, especially now that there's a highway. In Kingston, we went to the Leon Bailey, I think he's a football player, party. It was cool. It was cute. It was cute. Like, it was a vibe, but it wasn't like, oh my God, for me personally. The party ended at 3, and I felt like that's when everyone got there. But apparently, Mass Camp have a strict time thing, so I guess, you just got to be careful what you plan. Then I think the next night we went to Ribby's. I don't get the hype, honey, because right now Jody's still waiting on her curry goat pasta. There's no manager that comes out and apologizes, especially when we ordered appetizers and dinner, and then the appetizer and dinner kind of came like simultaneously, like no real order. The server, she tried her best, but you could tell that the one server was the only real server, that everyone else was in trading, which, I mean, for Christmas season, I would think you'd put your best people on. So definitely brush up on customer service. The food wasn't bad. What I remember, the food is probably like a 7 to an 8, but for me, service is just everything. So the food could be good, but like if service was horrible, which, I mean, I had to walk to the bar twice to get service. It's just a no for me. Like, I'm a server myself, so it don't matter where, especially in the Caribbean, you would think like service would be a little better, but whatever. After that, we went to Catching Fall. So if you check out my Instagram, which is Deisha Darling, you'll see that that's my second picture posted. It's called Falling Edge Waterfall. It's above the Hermitage Dam, so that's gonna be in St. Andrew, and it's like Kingston and St. Andrew in the mountains. It's about a 45-minute ride to an hour, but there's pretty much no roads. So if you're not from Jamaica, I would say you get somebody to drive you to go up there. It's a little bit sketchy too, so what I could recommend is the tour guide, which is also some random guy we met on the road who took us 10 minutes deep in a gully, or for you Americans, a jungle, to actually the waterfall. I could connect you with him. I trust him. We trusted him off just meeting him, so I recommend him, and of course I have his number. Falling Edge Waterfall, it's free. It's just you tip the guy, and please don't go to Jamaica trying to play people. Like, if it's 10 hours, no, everybody come and get a man 500 a piece and give him 5,000. He takes you down there, you go. It's untouched nature. It's a little bit of a hike, so it's something adventurous, I could say, if you're like looking for something off the beaten path to do. Shout out to Tai, because Tai found this and we linked up there, even though Tai came late. But this is Tai, and Tai is also a good person if you guys are ever going to Jamaica to connect you with. That could tell you some fun places to go. After that, I think we went back to Linstead, where we had like a family cookout. Roti, curry goat, manish water, your killer goats. If you come from foreign, everybody know the concept is whenever you go back to your country, well, you go back to Jamaica, you're from America, you normally buy a goat, a pig, some chicken. You know, you have like a cookout for the entire community and everyone come. I'm from Linstead, specifically Time and Patience, and my family lives in the square, the center of the town. So, you know, naturally we come, people expect you to kind of not put on, but it's just like a thing that you do. It's kind of like the whole atmosphere of Christmas in Jamaica. It's not really a big, oh, let me get a gift. It's more of a kill a goat here, a pig, a cow, whatever. Come, you cook today, me cook tomorrow, bring a bottle of rum. It's just like you enjoying company. Christmas, that's one of the main reasons I prefer to be there. After that, we linked up with Jamaican John on Instagram. Follow my girl. She's an explorer. She's from Portland, and we took a drive with her from Kingston to Portland, where we went to Frenchman's Cove. The drive, once again, from Kingston all the way to Portland is 3 hours, windy road. So, I mean, we drove in Jamaica. I did the driving. Eventually, everyone we all split the driving. But it's a lot. The road's windy. It's a bit scary. So if you could get a driver, I advise you to. But also, we did a rental. Our rental wasn't bad. We split it amongst ourselves. So that's also a way of like cutting costs. Travel with people that don't mind splitting stuff, so that way you could maximize your time and the things you could do. You know, when everyone goes to the gas station, we all throw up. That's just how we roll. Like, we never had an issue with like paying for vacations and stuff like that, because we always communicate everything is being split. So we drove to Portland to Frenchman's Cove. This is also not a bad one. It's 800 Jamaican dollars to get in. That's about $7 Jamaican. Compared to if you go to Duns River, which is 20 US dollars, and the dollar is somewhere around $1 US give you 120 to $25, depends on the exchange rate for the day. But always try to go to places that have a standard check in and out price, because if you go somewhere that's self price, you're gonna get ripped off, and it's just natural. So like Frenchman's Cove is $800, and that's quite cheap because, you know, you have the river, and it's just a beautiful setting to spend the day. It's definitely a drive if you're not from Portland. So I would say, you know, you plan for the day to go out there. And there's also a Boston Jar. This I've been before, but I didn't go this time. It's probably like 20 minutes further out, and this is a 3-hour drive. We partied at Sound the Alarm, which is a benefit concert by Ibamar for the Linstead Hospital. I'm from Linstead, so this is something that I'd encourage everyone, especially if you're from Linstead, to ring in the new year. It was held at Dental Technical, so everyone from Linstead know that way. It's good that, like, you know, people like Amar come from Linstead and they try to put on things to you know, to refurbish the hospital. Last time I've been to the hospital, not as a patient, but like to visit someone, it was barely like first aid services, and things were, you know, rot and all of that. But, you know, Sound Alarm was good. A lot of artists came through: Popcorn, Capleton, Richie Spice, a lot of the big names. That Style OG was there. Just about everyone. Like, you got a really good turnout. Beanie Man was there, but unfortunately the show get shut off because of Operation Zozo. Side note to the Jamaican government: this Operation Zozo is ridiculous. We got pulled over in Montego Bay, and essentially this Zozo operation is supposed to be a way that the police and soldiers is screening cars individually that enter like Montego Bay, Linstead, just problem areas that they're having right now. This is just completely stupid, because if everyone know Jamaica, there's always multiple ways. You can drive around one hill, one bush come down, and the police them just try to look woman, because when we get pulled over on Montego Bay, once they realized a girl in the car, they were just focused on figuring out where we're from. Linstead, in front of my own house, this soldier tried talking to me and I ignored him, and then the police gonna let me know he's not playing with me. For camera passport comes some enough, show him the blue book, and, you know, give him an update that you guys just can't go around talking about you're going to detain people just because you want to exert your force. So Jamaica government, it's time to go away with Zozo, because it's just not cutting it for someone like me that's just trying to visit and bring people back to Jamaica. So we also dined at Sky Dweller. That's just ridiculous. There's no hostess. We sat ourselves. We had to beg them to clean the table. On top of that, Kushera's dinner never came out until we were all finished. Once again, appetizers are coming, dinner is coming, nothing is streamlined. Like, come on, time the kitchen, like, time the kitchen. If I add appetizers, I'd like my food within the first 15 minutes. Dinner comes like about 20 minutes later. Like, I'm sorry, service to like y'all people gotta be a little bit more pleasant. Like it's your job, and for someone who works in the same serving industry, there's money there to be made. Especially when we come to Jamaica, we just automatically tip it. But some mine are just so we're gonna work on that. We went to truck stop. The thing with truck stop though, I kind of liked it, but the service again, it's like you guys can't serve good food if it can't come with some service. Like for truck stop, we ended up ordering at takeout, and our food still took over an hour to come out. We still sat there and dined, even though they realized that we were dining. No one was really trying to, you know, address the table. I kept having to go to the lady at takeout, and she was the only one that was, you know, trying to be decent, but she still had her takeout guests, which I understood. But definitely customer service is something that I see you guys need to work on in Jamaica immediately, because it's just not a thing. Like you can't expect to want to, you know, culinary try to be like where it's at, where we go out to eat here in America, when the service is just so bad. So that's something that I'm hoping that you guys will quickly adjust. So in Jamaica we also bought puppies. I can't even tell you guys. Poor Louie will never make it to America, because I just don't know if it's worth all of it. It's just something in Jamaica with customer service that I feel like everyone you're dealing with just like feels a sense of entitlement to your business. That's not it, because people at work are fine. So please, I'm begging you. I'm just skimming through my phone because like I don't want to miss anything. Yes, there's this fry fish place in St. Anne, White River, where we go rafting. Please check it out. It's sliced fish with Esca Beach and Bami and Festival. It's to die for. Nothing beats fresh fish, similar to Elsha. One thing too, we did go to Elsha, but Elsha on a need to stop rip people off. It's just disgusting how everybody want your money, and it's just like, you know, you might as well go where you can use your credit card, or places that's just standard one priceless. Than these guys, everybody play a different job, because our bill was like X, then oh you had to tip the chef different, and they come, the bartender say you order this, and it's just like, listen, it's just disgusting how you guys kind of get down on people. So I'm just gonna like wrap this video up by telling you guys thanks, and please subscribe to my channel at Deja Darling. Same name on all social media platforms. If you're planning on traveling to Jamaica and see anything that I've done, or you just need general information, please feel free to hit me up. I can put you in contact with the guy from Falling Edge Waterfall, Dread Bob with the rafting. Just general questions I'm able to answer. And stay tuned, because I think we might be touching down again for Butch's first show. So thanks for watching, Deja Darling. These are just videos of us out in Jamaica and all the different things we did. First is the Falling Edge Waterfall that you're seeing the clips from, Sky Dweller. That was me driving over Flatbridge. And then the food per usual. My wedding venue! Trident Castle. Put it down to the key and turn them in that down.
Come back with you. And just like, just drop me and shit to finish her. To hear me, we should they have a lot of their stuff over here. I thought that's how I was saying. I'm like, yeah, I hope they're not like annoyed like